Before I start with the video, I wanted to just express my condolences and best wishes to the families of handball players Nikola Danilovsky and Marko Bozinovsky, who both passed away in the span of 5 days each, making this week probably the most tragic in the entire history of Macedonian handball. And with that out of the way, let's begin our video. Greetings and salutations, my name is aeightBee and welcome to another episode of the Macedonian Recap. This is a show where we look at what happened in Macedonian football across the MFL and the national team, cause nobody else is doing it, so I guess it's my job now. So let's begin.
Oh, for crying out loud, why do we have to deal with this shit?
Okay, can you stop now? This is the second episode in a row that you interrupt me. I want to spend some time on this segment, since the Macedonian leagues themselves ended, so I just wanted to do a nice review of what happened. To the surprise of literally no one, Shkandia claimed their 4th Macedonian league title this season after barely any competition bar from Shkupi, when they had Dembo Darbo in their ranks. However, since Darbo left for Shakhtar Soligorsk, the Shversaret's title hopes crumbled like the Titanic. After that, the final spot for European places went to Struga, who I can't understand how they went from bottom last season to all the way in 3rd. I'm pretty sure even with all the bribes in the world, that squad should have never made it there, but nevertheless congrats to them either way on their first ever European campaign. Moving on to the relegation zone, where Balasisa had their relegation confirmed after they let Silic slap them silly in the first round of the season, but just above them finished Vardar in 11th place after a horrific second half showing. To my viewers, who don't know about Vardar's situation, they've been in severe debt since last season and their owner just threw them and the handball team with the same name at the city council cause he wasn't willing to pay the debt that the club was burdened with, which must have looked something like this.
Neophone. What is?
Hi Sergey, it's me Samuel, remember me? From Vardar? Okay, listen, the club is in shitloads of debt and we need you to pay it, so can you please do that for us?
Nah.
Oh god, oh fuck.
However, while the handball team found a new owner, the football club is still in crippling debt, still under ownership of the city council, and they still employ Viktor Velkoski as a player, so things can't get any worse for them. They'll be replaced by Brigalna Zashtip and FK Skopje for next season after both sides finish top of their groups in the second league. Swiftly moving on, and the relegation playoffs between Tikvesh against Silic and Renova against Orad took place, with Tikvesh sealing themselves promotion to the top division and Renova maintaining their spot. Fuck this fucking shit, fuck those Tetov and kebab loving sons of my I wanna just touch on Tikvesh and their rise since 2014. Cause after they managed to drop down as low as the 4th tier, they climbed their way back up as fast as they could, and their efforts were finally rewarded with promotion to the 1st division for the first time since 2004. So congrats to Georgi Moisov and his crew for doing it, and welcome back Lozary to the 1st MFL. Your fireworks show was great, by the way. Meanwhile, Silux, the team that Tikvesh beat, will be only the 2nd team in Macedonian history since Tetix in 2013 to both get relegated to the 2nd Macedonian League and also win the cup, meaning that they'll be playing European football as a 2nd division side. So if you hated watching their European campaign last time around, we'll still have to suffer with it. Sorry if the last segment seemed a bit long, but now we move on to the national team. I wanted to wait for our 2 friendlies to be played out before making this video, so that I actually have something to talk about here. So let's take a look. Our first friendly before the Euros was against Slovenia, in which we dominated throughout, but only drew because of a late equalizer from Slovenian player Kronogoj.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Other than the disappointment of drawing with a bunch of wine drinking snobs, we played them out of the park when it comes to our passing game. So from now on, I'd like to coin the term Oro ball as the way we seemingly dance our way across our opponent's defenses with simple quick passing. The Slovenia game was also the first appearance for 20-year-old Doko Cherlinov since his debut in 2016, which means his second match was 4 years too late. Our next game was against Kazakhstan and oh boy, it was beautiful. I was actually at the game watching from the East Stand and I think what I was seeing should have been illegal cause it was a massacre. Elmas danced around the Kazakh defense constantly. Ilyaski created chance after chance from the left. When Trajkovski came in he got 2 assists instantly, and Milan Rostovski and Darko Cherlinov scored their first goals for the national team in this game. So everything that could have gone well did, and it showed that we can do well in the Euros if we have the mentality. And on that note I'd just like to say a few things before I end this episode. I'm incredibly proud of this squad of players regardless of what happens in the Euros. We know we can shock anyone in Europe after our Germany match and that should not be forgotten by our opponents. No one should disrespect us just because we are the lowly Macedonia, cause even if we did make it through the easiest route we could have, we still had to win 2 matches to secure our spot in the Euros, so we deserve our spot there regardless. If Denmark could win the Euros after not even qualifying, if Greece could win the whole thing in 2004, if Wales could make it all the way to the semis in the last edition of the Euros, what's to stop us from doing our best to impress? Good luck boys and have fun. Also fuck this shit. Thanks so much for watching this video, and also thank you for helping me reach 200 subscribers on my channel. It really means a lot to me that people enjoy the content that I make, which makes me more motivated to make more of this content for you to enjoy. With that being said, this was aeightBee.